All right, we got the radio upside down, and let's just call this a rail. And the guy, or whoever put these rails on, I like the way he did it. Or this belongs on the radio. I don't know either which way it is yet. I'm still experimenting. Well, anyway, out of 4 bolts, only one would come off. And then when you swing it out of the way, there's the shock absorber that you would see. Let me turn the brightness down. A guy just came in and he accused me of shooting my videos through a potato. Okay, that's better, right? All right, so there's the shock absorber. Now, my videos are to show you, like, if I'm taking this radio apart in order to service it, change the capacitors. As I'm going along, if I've run into a bottleneck, let's call it a bottleneck. You go to pour the water out of or liquid out of a bottle, and the neck is constricted, and it chugs, glug 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 glug. Instead of the water pouring out nice and smooth, it chugs. That's the bottleneck. So you want to take the radio apart. You want to recap it. There's a whole bunch of screws. It looks like the bottom and the two sides are one piece, a U-shaped piece of metal, and you can't get at the screws. If you could get the lid off, you can't lift it up because the rail's in the way. So it's a bottleneck. So the first screw came off, which is good because it lets me see what I'm dealing with. Now, what I'm going to try is heat. I have that soldering iron station. I'll throw some heat on the screw and try again. As I turn the screws now, they do turn, but they're turning and taking this rubber piece, or this metal in the rubber is turning and it's snapping back. So I don't think it's a Loctite on there. I don't think it's Gliptol. I just think it's just so many years that the bolt has been sitting in there. Or when he put the rails on, say the guy added the rails instead of the base for this, something was wrong with these bolts. It does look like he ground them down. That's what it looks like. In other words, he ground the bolt down this way, and then it looks like he ground the top off. All right, let me get that in focus. Camera's being a jerk. All right, so in other words, each one of these bolts could be custom for his. I won't say he bodged. He added a set of slides onto the radio so he could slide the radio out when he was tuning it or working with it. So the other three, when you turn the bolt head, it turns, but then it snaps back because it's turning the little hub. So anyway, what my mind is thinking about now is the guy comes in and says, "It looks like you're shooting your videos through a potato." Well, anyway, so be it. What's going on is I used to only have 5 gigabytes per month, my internet provider, and that's nothing. So I cut my would be the resolution down so my videos wouldn't be as long, so I could upload more videos per month and still be under the 500 gigabytes. So I dropped the resolution back a little bit. Now he makes a comment, so I need to click his name. I know what I'm going to find. I'm either going to find a channel with no videos or very few and really bad content, but I know his video is going to be very sharp and clear. And I did. I clicked on it, and there right away, he's showing you how to put a tube in and out of a socket. Yeah, that's a tough thing to do. You want to do a video just on that, how to teach people how to put tubes in and out of sockets. If they're in the radios and put tubes in and out of sockets, by that point, they should at least know that, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got people out there knowing how to straighten the pins out and how to be careful not to crack the glass, causing an air tube. I don't know. But in other words, I'm shooting my video through a potato. He makes a comment, and then I went over and I said to him, take your high quality video back to your channel and something I told him about his content is crap. It is. It's crap. See, my videos are all about showing you what I go through, and it has helped people. Videos that showed how to make a power supply for the BC 348. Yeah, a couple people have made it already. That triad transformer, which I had trouble getting this week. That's the trick. You can go from 110 to 220, and it's small. It fits on a piece of metal along with your 25 volt transformer to light the filaments. I did 2 power supplies. I showed how to do a power supply that fits on the back of a command radio, drops on the back. No one else did that. I did that, and I did the one that goes inside the BC 348, a more modern version of other people. Other people have done that, but they were using transformers they scrounged, and I wanted to be able to show you how to make a power supply for the BC 348 that you could just go on eBay and order the parts and put it together and put it in. That was what I'm doing. Yeah, I could say to you, yeah, you got to scrounge two transformers. Yeah, good luck with that. Where do you scrounge anymore? No one even throws that stuff out in the garbage anymore. It goes into a recycling center. Nobody really throws electronic stuff out at the curb now. Go watch Taco Stacks. You'll see what they do throw out. They throw out electric heaters, refrigerators. What else does he get? Refrigerators. Once in a while, a crappy stereo. But you figure all the garbages he picks every day, you would see a Kenwood out there, or a Marantz. Even if it was all rusted, no. You see space heaters, electric fans, a lot of electric fans. And he scraps the line cord and the motor. And then he shows you. He goes to the salvage yard, not salvage yard, wait a minute. It's a recycling center, and he tells you what he got for the stuff he found. So you see how much money is involved. Then he mentions how much it costs to put tires on the van. So if you go on this video, which I do watch his channel, and you get an idea, you think this guy's making some big money sometimes, but you have to average it out. There's days where he goes out, he might just get a drying rack, a metal drying rack, or some of the other sad stuff he gets, and he comes back and he says, well, it wasn't that good of a day. But my video is to show you ahead of time what you might run into. So if you're thinking of buying one of these radios and it's got those rails on there, yeah, you could turn that screw really hard, but will it snap loose, or will it spin this shock absorber and ruin it? My next step is I'm going to use heat, and I'm going to pray a lot. I'm going to pray because I want to take this bottom cover off and show you the pretty stuff that's inside of this radio on the bottom. But right now we're sort of bottlenecked. I think that's it. All right, that's it.